welcome back. We have Josh and Jonathan here after a fiery round one. Jinteki doing crazy work. Man, Cortex Lock, what a killer. 2 games in a row, literally a killer in the second game. But let's start with game 1. Let's talk about Chronos Protocol.
Okay.
Not an idea I think a lot of people are thinking about, but definitely one that I think can do a lot of work. What was your thought process putting that deck together? Some includes like targeted marketing, power shutdown. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so the original idea was try and create a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. I've also got subliminal messaging in there, so if they're building up their rig, I can take advantage of that.
Nice.
I'm trying to score out as fast as possible in there because I think the ID's ability in itself kind of lends itself to that strategy. If the runner gets set up and going, then you're going to have a hard time stopping them. Most of my ice in there are very small, kind of in-the-run ice, like Quandary, Himitsu Bako. I've got wraparound in there. I've also included a couple power shutdowns in the deck just in case they do get up and running. I can kind of slow them down. But that GTF came up at just at the right time for me to install Advanced Events. And I also had a Jackson on the board, so I wasn't really scared of the keyhole. So it was either he needed to get it and get the win, or I was going to grab it.
And I thought that was a really exciting, tense moment for you, having that global food initiative in hand, deciding whether to go for it. Knowing the Quandary was there on the inside, I thought that was a reasonable call, particularly because that Gabe deck had, I think, just gotten back into it. You had just gotten the MU online, able to plow through. Some really unfortunate hits
Cortex lock.
on the Cortex Lock. And Keyhole not pulling its weight in finding cards you want.
It just saw one House of Knives, and the other card I plucked was a hedge fund.
I think you got a neural with it too.
Oh, and a neural.
Yep.
Yeah. But tell us about the interplay between targeted marketing and account siphon and the decisions of whether or not to actually go forward with the siphons. You ended up doing it. What were you thinking there?
I mean, it came down to, like, normally I want to run their money low, but I was running out of gas.
Yeah.
And you're staring at it and you're like, I mean, he's getting 5 credits instead of 10. That's basically restructuring. But, I mean, I need to keep going or he's just going to steamroll away and I'm going to fall behind.
I think the decision was okay. I mean, you needed money. To me, the play was like you needed money more than you needed to deny me that money. So that's the beauty of targeted marketing. If you can name the correct card that messes with the strategy, it just kind of gets the wheels turning in their head about whether they want to play it or not.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I also play 3. What's that card? Medical Research Fundraiser in there. Because runner economy these days, they're going to be rich in my mind. So I'm like, have some more money. I'll take advantage of it.
Right.
So
might as well.
And it just helps that rush strategy with the deck. I'm excited to see how it performs today.
Yeah. One other play I want to mention in that first game that we were really appreciating is the install of the Keyhole. This is one where it was not a turn where you keyhole and use it. You had to put it down. And we were thinking that might have been because of the Chronos Protocol ID ability and having to just get that out of your hand before it gets hit. Was that what you were thinking there?
It was part of it, and it was also, I only have 2 programs that are 2 memory, and I was trying to fill up that memory as fast as possible because paying 5 to go through a Cortez lock, I can do a few times.
Yeah.
I can't keep that going.
Yep. Fair enough. Well, that was an exciting game 1. Game 2.
Very short.
Very short. All right. Tell us about the Kate deck there. What your game plan would have been had it gotten off the ground.
It's a stealth build with Kate, and I run the Temuligen contract, however you say that card. I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's pretty good.
I run 3 of those, and it's just an economy stealth-based Kate deck. I took a chance with the Mulligan. I didn't have any programs in my hand, but I had a diesel, so I'm like, well, I got a daily cast and a diesel, so I'm going to roll the dice. And I dieseled, and I did not get anything that I wanted. So my thought process when I ran R&D, I figured I was going to take some damage. And I was okay with losing anything in my hand because it wasn't going to help me at the time. So I just ran it, hit the Cortex Lock, decided to go on, and Snare was on the top, and that just showed don't access with less than 2 cards.
It's super risky.
Or less than 3 cards. Don't do it.
Man, that's a tough one. So the snares include in Plata. Obviously, I think that's a fantastic card these days. Have you gone a little more in the damage direction? I know we saw a Hokusai grid there.
It's completely spiky.
Wow, nice.
I may or may not be running Caprice, which is a cardinal sin, I guess, but
Maybe.
Rumor mill's a card, man.
rumor mill's a card.
Yep.
And the way I can see is if you can chew through their resources through net damage, like hopefully you'll get there. Honestly, it's 12 o'clock at night. I need to put something together for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's just do a bunch of net damage.
Hey, and I think that's totally fair. I think Plana is an ID that's going to remain consistent economically. You can just put in good cards and it'll perform. Well, those are really quick, fast and furious games.
Yeah.
Really exciting to watch. We're looking forward to seeing you guys in future games in the last chance qualifiers here. So best of luck for the games to come, and hope you don't die so quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. So that was our round one here at the last chance qualifiers, Giga-Bites Cafe. Stay tuned. We're going to get round two pairings up in a little bit, and we'll be right back. So see you soon.